From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now, Sanders. Here's a screen set up for Judkins. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And the Bears are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will go all the way. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Come
on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
From the gun, it's Shador. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Gets away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Second down and 10.
A Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. So the penalty sets up this offense for 1st and goal. To throw is Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. They're called in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
from the 41. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Shedeur. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
They bring Judy in motion. Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
To the right side here, passes come. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Bears. Santos for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bears looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0.
Browns nothing. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Ready, set.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Number 5 overall pick, Mason Graham. They're on the tackle.
Brings up
Second down, they need 7.
38-yard line.
They go play action with Sanders. Montez Sweat into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a tough 3rd and 15 in front of them.
79 Broncos. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Forced out wide, and that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Buffalo 18.
They bring Judy in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Shot. Ready, right?
From the gun, it's Sanders. That's out wide to Judkins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
Quinshon Judkins. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Got it. Ready? Hey. Let go.
Sanders will throw it. Flush to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
His kick is good. And the Browns are on the board now here in this 2nd quarter.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Second and 10.
Ready for that.
To throw, it's Williams. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Going again, Williams. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
What is up?
A play fake. Now Williams. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big-time play for the Bears. 39 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
What is up?
Throw it again. It's Williams. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And the Bears are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
1st and goal at the 4.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Roll, Ogunze. Touchdown, Chicago. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Ready, break. Go. Ready.
Play action. It's Sanders. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Going for it all. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And you wouldn't know that he was a defensive player based on that catch and run. I mean, that was a fantastic play by him to save some points while also giving your team great starting field position on their next drive.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
What is that?
Now Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
What is that?
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Carson Schlesinger getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses now.
And he will score. Odunze, touchdown Chicago. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears add on to their already sizable lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
And I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Come on. Hit! Japanese Timberwolf. Go!
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Yes.
On play action, Shador out to his right. Oh, waffle throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here comes 2nd and 4. Sanders now off the bootleg. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but At the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Sanders on third down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It leads to second.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's caught by Walker. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and number 12 on the year. On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bears will add one more onto their big lead.
Browns 3. Cairo Santos.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. He fields it at the 8. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On first down, it's Sanders. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Let's go now. 19 Lions. 19.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll look deep, left sideline. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second
It's
down.
now 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will score. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bears stretch things out even further.
63, Browns 3. Cairo Santos.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Steady.
On the handoff, Judkins. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First down.
Got it. Ready?
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready? Go.
And on first down, it's Batten to Judkins. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Go. Check the Eagles. Check out.
They run it once more with Judkins. Down the sideline to the 20. So close to taking it all the way. They bring him down to 2, but it's first and goal from there. It is a big play for the Browns. It covers 51 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal.
Here we go.
Judkins is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Their own 32-yard line.
Yes. Vegas. Touchdown.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Catch made there, left side by Walker. That's number 40 on the season for him.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll air one out to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Santos is good on the extra point. And the Bears will extend this third quarter lead.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Now Shador on first down. Here's a screen set up for Judkins. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9. From the gun, it's Sanders. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points, but really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Again, it's Sanders. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready, up.
They'll go play action here with Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Gervon Dexter in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Inside the 10, it is caught, and he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Chicago. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Santos to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shador. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll drop this one down to Judkins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And more of the same. Another interception. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the 4th quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Come on. Set.
Putting the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game.
And he's got another one. Roll, Otunze. Touchdown, Bears. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
All together. Good. 18, Rodney. 18.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter. So now that's 2 consecutive plays where they end up going backwards. So a sack, a negative run. The biggest thing you have to avoid in the NFL are these negative plays, because now it puts all of the pressure on a 3rd and pass situation. And when a defense can play you one-dimensional, it is a big challenge for any offense.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. On is Santos for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bears tack on one more to their lead.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Steady.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he'll get about 5.
The Browns ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go.
Again, it's Judkins. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
That's out wide to Judkins. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
At the 12-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Throw it again. It's Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears are able to extend the lead.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Small 80. Let's go.
On the give, it's Judkins. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Here we go. One final play. Going deep downfield for Judy. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory.